Hey, what's up, YouTube family? This is Gerron here, and I am with Big Dreams. I'm back with another video. I wanted to share with you guys on the subject of free returns for the buyer or where the buyer pays for returns. So I want to dive into that subject a little bit more, hopefully help you beginners out, and even some of you guys who have been doing eBay for some time now, help you out with some ideas as to which one you should be doing. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. I produce content around reselling and around self-development and accomplishment and just really just accomplishing your dreams, the dreams that you were meant to accomplish. So why don't we dive into just some of the pros and some of the cons of each. And I'll just kind of talk about my experience. For me, I personally like to utilize free returns for the buyer. And the reason why I like to utilize free returns is because I want the trifecta. I want to have free returns for the buyer. I want to have free shipping. And I don't offer free shipping on everything, but there are times where I want to offer free shipping. And then on all of my items, I have one or the same business day handling time. So whenever you have that trifecta, eBay typically favors your listings and they like to push you up in the rankings. Reason being is because you are going to help them offer the buyer a unique experience, a unique buying experience. And so they tend to favor those sellers who offer all those amenities, if you will. And so that's one of the reasons why I like to do it. And that's probably going to be the main reason I like to do it. And it's you can get the traffic. It instills more confidence for the buyer. I know for me personally, and you have to think about yourself as well. If you were going to be buying something online, would you want to buy that item knowing that if something were to be wrong with it, that you could return it? Most of us would. And so that's why I like to do the free return for the buyer, just to instill some confidence in them and let them know that should something go wrong with their purchase, they will have the ability to actually return that item. There are some people out there who, if you don't have those returns on there, where meaning that you don't have returns at all, or that they have to pay for those returns, they just may not even buy from you at all. So by offering the free returns on there, you basically open yourself up to everyone. So that's another one of the benefits of offering, because it's a great option for your buyer. Okay, and then I guess we can talk about for as far as cons. One thing I've noted, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is that whenever you offer free returns, some people tend to take advantage of that. Not all, but there are some buyers out there who tend to take advantage. And if there is a very, very small issue, or if they didn't like, the item because the color didn't look like the way they thought it was going to look like, or it just isn't going to fit with this outfit. It could be the dumbest reasons, but they're going to be able to return it because you have that option selected for them. So that's just kind of one of the downfalls to doing it. And I've just noticed that whenever you do have the free returns all on there, that people don't mind returning stuff if it's not on their dime. So just keep that in mind and just understand that, there may be a possibility of you opening up the floodgates, but I would say for the amount of traffic that you're going to get coming to your store and to your listings, it's definitely worth you having that option available. And then, we could talk about you having the buyer pay for returns. And, basically everything I said about the free returns could um, be applied to, the seller having to, the buyer having to pay for the returns, or just the opposite. So, when they have to pay for it, you're not at any extra expense to try to get that item back. And if they don't like it, then that's fine. They're just going to have to be the ones to pay for it. As long as you accept returns, you're still going to rank. Like whenever people are, filtering, and they can filter by people that accept returns and people that don't accept returns, you'll still rank in that category. So you probably won't get as much traffic, but it still does help you to fall in that category of accepting returns. And so that's just one of the pros to it. So let's kind of review right now. So we got where the buyer pays for the returns, and we have where the seller pays for the returns. Okay, whenever the seller pays for the return, it's just a more attractive offering. Okay, whenever the buyer has to pay for it, it's not as attractive. However, like you will still get sales. Okay, you're probably going to get more sales if you do offer free returns. And so just keep that in mind. Okay. And then lastly, if should you even offer returns? Because if you're somebody who isn't that serious about selling on eBay, or you don't do a whole lot of volume, and you don't want to deal with the headaches of having to take in those returns, then my recommendation to you would be probably to not even offer returns. Now I will say this as well though: an eBay buyer can have an item returned if they put in that the item was not as described. What happens in that case is eBay automatically accepts that return, and you as the seller will have to accept that return. It doesn't matter. So I just want you to keep that in mind. But if I'm somebody who's not very serious about eBay, and I'm literally just want to do this casually just to try to make a little bit of money, then personally, I probably wouldn't want to deal with the headaches of offering returns, because it can be a headache. Just trust me, it could be a headache. And so I definitely understand, for those of you who don't even want, for me, like I said, I like to offer the free returns. I like to offer the free shipping on some items, and I like to have a short, shipping and handling schedule as well. So it's just totally up to you. Whatever you think is going to work. I can say that whenever you do have the free returns, it helps out tremendously, because I've noticed it with my own items. So guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments which way you prefer. Do you prefer to have the buyer pay for the shipping? Do you prefer to pay for the or rather the return, sorry? Or do you just prefer not to even mess with it? You just don't even want to deal with it at all. So I love to know. I appreciate you guys. I love connecting with you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a good one.